Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Holiness Wesleyan Movement. Let's get started.
Oh, that's exciting. So what's unique about this movement?
Well, it's a significant tradition within Protestant Christianity that emphasizes sanctification and holy living. It's all about, achieving a state of holiness in this life through God's grace.
Interesting. How did it all begin?
The movement emerged in the 19th century, primarily within American Methodism. They wanted to revive John Wesley's teaching of Christian perfection.
So, they were building upon Wesley's ideas?
Exactly. It's like they took his concepts and turned up the volume to 11. They emphasized a post-conversion experience of sanctification.
Post-conversion? What does that mean exactly?
It's the belief in a second work of grace, where believers are purified from original sin, enabling them to live a life free from willful sin.
Wow.
They often refer to this experience as Christian perfection.
That's a pretty bold claim. Is that common in Christianity?
Well, not exactly.
Right.
That's one of the things that make the Holiness Wesleyan movement distinct.
Got it. So, what happened after they started emphasizing these teachings?
This emphasis led to the formation of various denominations and organizations dedicated to promoting holiness teachings.
Okay.
In 1968, the Wesleyan Church was established through the merger of the Wesleyan Methodist Church of America and the Pilgrim Holiness Church.
So they united to strengthen their mission?
Exactly. They combined efforts to spread the message of holiness and social reform.
Yeah.
It's like two rivers merging to create a stronger current.
Speaking of beliefs, what are their core doctrines?
Central to their tradition are several key doctrines. First, entire sanctification.
Right.
As we mentioned, it's the belief in a second work of grace, leading to a life free from willful sin.
That's the Christian perfection you talked about earlier?
Yes, exactly. Second, there's biblical authority, the conviction that the Bible is God's holy word and the ultimate guide for faith and practice.
That's a common thread in many Christian denominations, isn't it?
Absolutely, but they really, double down on it. Third, personal holiness, living a life that reflects the character of Christ, striving for moral purity in all aspects of life.
So it's not just about belief, but about daily living.
Exactly. It's like they're saying, practice what you preach.
Right.
Their faith is deeply integrated into their everyday actions.
How does this play out in their worship practices?
Well, they have regular community gatherings with preaching, singing, and communal prayer, fostering unity among believers.
Nice.
They really focus on preaching themes of holiness and sanctification.
So the sermons are very practical and relevant?
Yes, they aim for practical application of biblical principles. Also, they're committed to social engagement. They have a strong commitment to social justice issues.
That's commendable. So they believe holy living extends to addressing societal needs?
Exactly. It's like they see faith as a verb, something active in the world.
I'm curious. What sets them apart from other denominations?
Well, their focus on sanctification is a big one.
Right.
Teaching that believers can attain holiness in this life is quite distinct.
Some might argue that's a tough standard to meet.
True, and that's been a point of debate.
Exactly.
But they believe it's attainable through God's grace. Kind of like an athlete reaching peak performance with the right training and support.
I see. So it's a partnership between divine guidance and human effort?
Exactly. Their historical roots in Methodism also play a big role, building upon John Wesley's teachings.
And their commitment to social reform?
Yes, historically they've advocated for issues like abolitionism and temperance.
Wow.
They put their faith into action. It's like walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
That's a powerful approach. But do you think focusing so much on personal holiness might lead to legalism?
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
Some critics suggest that, but proponents argue it's about a heartfelt pursuit of God's will, not just following a set of rules.
So it's about the intention behind the actions?
Exactly.
Right.
It's about embodying the character of Christ out of love, not obligation.
In summary, the Holiness Wesleyan movement emphasizes sanctification, biblical authority, and social engagement.
Precisely. It's a unique blend of personal piety and active social concern.
It's inspiring to see a tradition that strives for both inner and outer transformation.
Absolutely. Their rich heritage continues to influence their adherents today.
Well, this has been really enlightening. Thanks for sharing all this.
My pleasure. I'm glad we could explore it together.
Looking forward to our next discussion.
Same here. Until next time.